Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update show for December 24th, Christmas Eve, 2025. Yes, it is Christmas Eve, and we are going to do a quick breakfast club for everybody because tomorrow's Christmas. Will most likely be dark tomorrow. The channel will, and then we'll be back on Boxing Day at 9:30 in the morning PST. For the game against Sheffield United. Pumped about that. Hopefully everyone is with their families, enjoying themselves, stuffing their face with food. If you like other stuff, beverages, adult beverages, do that. Or if you don't, who cares? Just have some soda water. Awesome times. But yes, it is the Christmas festive period, and we're headed into a 4 or 5 game stretch that has me a bit concerned. I said I was scared. I was scared yesterday, but yeah. We got some things to be worrying about. There's some worrying stats that we're going to talk about real quick going into this match. But I'm going to say this top of show. We need a result. We need a win. We need a win. Wrexham need a win. I know, talking about the must wins and yeah, get on top of it. But we need a win. We need a performance and we need a win. Or show some improvement because we are going like this. And Parkinson, I listened to his interview. There's a couple good things that I pulled out of there that sounded better than I thought about some of the players. He talked about Libby. He talked about Issa Kabore. Yeah, there's an LOB too. There's actually an LOB update briefly. We'll do that. So anyways, thank you for coming in. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the Local Pundit if you haven't already. We are on our way to 5,001. What a fantastic community we have. Then we're on to 50,001. But it's been a heck of a year for everybody, and I just want to say top everybody, Merry Christmas to everybody. If you celebrate, hopefully everyone is doing well and is with their families and enjoying themselves. I unfortunately will just be in the hospital room, so it is what it is. That's how we go. But we have Wrexham to talk about. So as you can see in the thumbnail, it says time for talking is over, and people are filing in. Here we go. Merry Christmas, pundits. Rathbone got to start. Don't really care where. He just needs to be on the pitch. I agree with you. That's why he is on the thumbnail. Nikki D's in the house. He also agrees with Wayne Leapin-Sarah's here. Yo, TLPers. Happy Christmas Eve. Yes, it's probably one of the best days of the year for sure. I will definitely be watching my favorite Christmas Eve movie. Actually, I have 2 favorite Christmas Eve movies. One of them is The Ref, and the other one is The Sound of Music. If you haven't, it's such a great movie to watch over Christmas. Edelweiss, hello, tears. I mean, God, and how handsome is he? That one, The Ref, if you haven't seen it, and also watch The Sound of Music. But let's talk about football. No one wants to hear about the movies that I watch over Christmas. So I listened to Parkinson's interview, and if you didn't listen to it, it's on their YouTube page. Parkinson was talking about about how he watched the last 2 games back, and he said, "Oh, we had a really good performance." And I was quickly thinking, what fucking game was he watching? Sorry to be negative and cuss right there, right off the bat. But what? Sorry, Mom. Like, what game was he watching? We got to capitalize on the performances that we have to own. And he also talked on the other side of his mouth, saying, "Oh, we have to own ourselves and also do better. We need to do better. And tomorrow needs to be that match." Now, if he really firmly believes, Parkinson really believes that those were good performances, especially the Swansea game, he was watching a totally different film. 100%, totally different film. Which scares me into think, yes, he's going to be forced into making the change for Maka on that left side. I think it's going to be Longman and Barney, which also is just as terrifying at the wing back position because Issa Kabore is out and Libby is back on the grass, but not quite ready yet, taking longer than expected. Okay, he said Christmas time. I wouldn't expect to see him back probably till next year, which is only in 6 days. That said, I don't expect Parkinson to make a ton of changes. Now, to Wayne's point, top of show, he had said he wants Rathbone on the pitch. He doesn't care where. I'd love to see him on the pitch. I don't know how much tweaking Parkinson will do. I genuinely think I don't know, because in his mind, if he really believes that those performances were good, then he's going to go with what he knows. Now, there's not much movement he can do into the squad. Maybe Rathbone in, Dobson out, something here and there. Hey, everyone's coming in. Merry Christmas, Tommy. Yes. Violent Night feels very James McClain, and happy holidays, everyone. And Merry Christmas, Josh in chat, says Paul. But yes, if Parkinson, I don't think Parkinson's going to make massive changes. I think it's just going to be a little tweak here, a little tweak there. Maybe bringing a Matty James in. I'd love to see Rathbone get in, but can he do 65? Can he do 90 minutes? Can he do 45 minutes? I don't know. We don't know what his fitness levels will be. But in regards to just coming back off a long-term injury, getting 15, 20 minutes on the pitch. I suspect that it's going to be a very difficult game because Wilder's going to come and bring them. Sheffield United are, sitting where in the table? I should have done this before. Let me look. BBC Championship. Sorry, I want to see what the league table looks at. Just real quick. Sorry about that. That is not what I wanted at all. I think they sit they're right below us. Champion. Can I spell today? I can't spell today. They are sitting in 18th place with 26 points, but they are a competitive side. They're only 2 points behind us as it speaks, and as we sit right now. But that doesn't mean shit because we just dropped points to Swansea City. So, it is what it is. It's gonna be a very difficult match. I bet you the atmosphere will be absolute 6 to midnight because it's right after the holidays. It's Boxing Day. People are gonna be jazzed up. It's I think it's a 2:30 kickoff, so 9:30 kickoff for us here in LA, which is a great time. Fair play for the first of the year when the game's at 4:30 in the morning. I'm going to I'll just grit and bear. But I think it's going to be a very difficult game for us. I do. There are some stats here that I also want to bring out as well. Wrexham will look to overcome a 5-match winless run. Say that again. Wrexham will look to overcome a 5-match winless run when they host Sheffield United on Boxing Day at 5:30. Sorry, it's at 5:30. The Red Dragons are stuck in the mid-table after losing the past 5 championship matches and drawing 3 to stall their progress, while the Blades have been slowly making their ascent up the table. Again, could overtake the host with a win. Neither side will have made the start of the one they're hoping for with the new year fast approaching. Want to go into 2026 with a win streak. Now, I don't know. Have we won 2 in a row this entire season? I don't think so. That said, no wins in 5 matches. We are the draw kings. Out of 22 matches, we've drawn 10 times. Is it 10? I just saw this over here too. Yes, we've drawn 10 times. We need to start winning some football games. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. It's not about belief. It's not about hopes and wishes. We have to go out and put out performance. We have to go out and win the game. We have to go. If we get ahead, kill the game off. Go for 2. Go for 3. Take some chances. Take a goddamn shot. On goal. Put it in the back of the net. There are game winners in the squad. Is it Ollie Rathbone? Maybe. Is it Josh Windass, who they reject? Apparently, Rangers were in for him to come. They wanted to bring him back there. That ain't going to happen. We have Broadhead. We have Kiefer Moore up front. I don't expect much scoring out of any of the other players. I really don't. Those are pretty much the guys that I see that we can score goals with. Kiefer Moore. The wingers are going to struggle tomorrow, I think, because Longman will probably be on the left and Barney on the right. They could shut Barney down easily. But I think the big match winners need to step up tomorrow and show what it's all about. We have to bounce back after this. Make no mistake. No wins in 5. That ain't good. The draws are just papering over the cracks. And yes, we're going into the transfer window, and everyone wants to lean on the fact that we're missing Issa Kabore and we're missing Kakache. Well, you know what? Adjust. That's what needs to happen. There needs to be an adjustment. But I don't think, because Parkinson did say in his interview, I really liked our performances in the last 2 matches, which literally I fell out of my chair, spit take, everything. So maybe I saw something different. Maybe I did. But Matt Al is in the house. What's up, Matt Al? Merry Christmas, buddy. Matt Al Parkinson feels stale and a one-trick pony. There's obvious solutions to player shortage, but he can't change formations, so it's pointless. I agree with you, and that I'm gonna give it the period of the Christmas, the holiday period, and then I don't want to go in on Parkinson, but I do agree with you. And the performances have not been great, and there needs to be an adjustment. He has to change something. This is not good enough. And granted, everyone will say, well, look where we were a couple years ago. We're here right now. We earned to be here. A few weeks back, I was saying, God, we're competitive, and we just keep shooting ourselves in the foot. So the big name players that we bought in the summer, yes, not all of them are there, and Parkinson needs to step up. It just needs to happen. Esteban, Wrexham, Merry Christmas, everybody. Ruth says, ever since that FA Cup match against Sheffield United, well, hate is probably the better word for how I feel. We better beat them. Well, let's hope we beat them. Rathbone, Wayne says, Rathbone in his late 20s His aerobic base is solid. He'll be fine, says Wayne. And yes, 6 to midnight. And thank you very much. They are in 18th place. Would you like J-Rod to get at least 15 minutes to watch and see how hungry he is? I think that's a possibility. I don't know where I'd like to see J-Rod get on the pitch. We have no other option other than Sam Smith, who, to be frank, Sam Smith hasn't really got an opportunity to play, okay? And when he has played, he hasn't looked that great. And, it's tough to get into It's tough to get into a match 15 minutes when you're chasing. So I'm not going to go into Sam Smith. He just hasn't had an opportunity. So what are we going to use J-Rod for? Is it going to be for what? Defensive duties, trying to score goals, hold up play? I don't know. So I'd like to see what he looks like getting out there. He did come off a fracture in his foot, but let's see. We got Birmingham Boxing Day. I'm hoping for win, and I'll take the draw. This is he is obviously a Derby County supporter. Good luck to you all. Yo. Merry Christmas, says Habs. And let me see. Okay. We are stuck with the issues we have. We need a Dobson upgrade that can act as a passer and carry the ball. Perhaps at the start of the matches. I don't know what that means. A Dobson upgrade that can actually pass and carry the ball forward. I don't think he's looking at a Dobson upgrade, in my opinion, in January. He has been happy with Dobson. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. Yes, Macca has a 3-match ban, but he's back on January 4th. Parky will muddle through until 3 draws incoming. Well, let's take these next 3 games. Actually, I'll do that in a second. Wrexham had won both of their league home games against Sheffield United, scoring 4 goals each time. That ain't going to happen tomorrow. If we score 4, if we go 4 goals, score 4 goals on Boxing Day, I will shit myself. I doubt that. I don't know if that'll happen, but if we do, I'll be happy to do it. Do we have 4 goals in us? Do we honestly have 4 goals in us? I don't know. But this is the midweek of this is the mid of the season right now. Tomorrow is going to be mid of the season. They actually had on the leader how we fared half of the season. Honestly, my thing is underperformed. But there is time to turn this around. I hate to go negative on everybody. I'm trying to do the best I can, but it's tough to get up for the matches when you see the same old shit over and over and over again, because I know we have game winners in there, and I want to see us come out on Boxing Day and give a performance. Can we win 4-1, 4-2, 4-3? I don't know. I genuinely don't know what type of team this is. I know we're hardworking. Okay. I know we have a good defense. I know our offense is lacking, and we're inconsistent. But I know we work hard. So how does that translate into winning football matches? This is the time for talking to stop, and Wrexham should start winning some football games. So let's see how that goes. Dave Pikey says, Merry Christmas. Please don't let Macca. He's become a liability now. Yep. We have 4 goals in us. If the opposition score 3 of them in their own net for us, how can Parky say we played well when Swansea scored all the goals? I don't know. I don't know. Quick question. The Browning of Josh. I don't know what that means. Listen, I don't know what the other communities are looking like. I just have been very just distracted in certain things. I don't know what the community is thinking. What, Mano, you go to the matches. What is the community thinking about? Other communities thinking about or at least the fan base. Sorry, the fan base. What are they thinking about the display so far this season? Is it negative? Is it just, oh well? I mean, what are we thinking? Because are people losing interest? I don't know. I'm definitely not losing interest, but I'm fading away to think that we can do something. Now, this is the most exciting time of the season for sure for me. Albeit waking up at stupid o'clock isn't great for the game of the first, but I think we could turn. What if we get 3 on the trot? We win 3 in a row. That'll shoot us right up. But I don't have the confidence to say that, because I'm not seeing a display or changing like a change in the team to see that we can go and do that. So I'm reserved. I'm becoming very reserved. It's like touching a hot stove. If I touch it, I know I'm going to get burnt. I say we're going to win again, I could get burnt. Hot stove effect. I think, is that a thing? Maybe it is. So I'm reserving the fact that I just don't trust the team in their performances. Again, the false hope was the unbeaten run of 9. Whatever that was, it did nothing for us. Yes, it kept us in mid-table, but it hasn't. It hasn't done anything crazy for us. Andrew says, "Merry Christmas, Josh. I wish everyone peace and love in the holiday season. All I want for Christmas is inspired play from this team." Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. Again, please spend time with your families and their loved ones. Enjoy it. Give the hugs. Reach out to somebody you haven't reached out to in some time. Tell them you love them. It's the best time of the year. We could get 4 goals if the other team scores 2, 4. But damn it, Matt, I'll beat me to it. Yes, that's good. Nice job, Wayne. Free Pug says, if we do lose Windass in January, that might be a hard hit. I can't say I would blame it for wanting out. That would say a lot. Now, that would say a lot. I don't think they shut it down already. But if he goes, now I'm not saying he is going to go. If he goes, that would say a lot. I mean, because Ryan Hardy was set to leave. He still might leave. Ryan Hardy still might leave injured. I don't think he will, but maybe the shine has rubbed off a little bit. Maybe it has. I don't know. It's 50-50, says Matt Al, talking about what the fan base is feeling. It's still a sellout every match. Of course it is. We went spoiled in the last 3 seasons. Parky's had the money. We're not seeing any return from it in the formats of the points. Yes. Are we being too harsh, Matt Al? I don't think so. I think a lot of even people on our channel are just like, well, it's hopefully we get to the 10th. I agree. So probably 50-50. I wonder if people are getting a little not jaded. I think we just want to see better results. We're not given results. I understand that, but let's see what happens. Bono's in the house. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. I saw you on the Cosm thing. Good to see you on television the other day, or Instagram, whatever the hell it is. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. Do you think that we're doing that? Possibly. I'll dance outside naked if we score 4 goals on Boxing Day, says Ruth. And at some point, the casual followers will start going away as Wrexham cools down. Well, there is something in that too. Everyone fans different. I understand that. I had a conversation a few months back with Hip Karma about that. How they support the club in this capacity, or not just in a footballing sense, in a capacity of the story, and so that makes sense to everybody. So I can see that. Because it hasn't been a great watch this season. It really hasn't. And Chris says he's a little jaded. Yep. Windass ain't leaving in January outside of a crazy transfer amount being offered. Well, for a 31-year-old or whatever it is, I don't think he's going. Paul says keep smashing that like buttons. 42 watching. Yeah. Listen, it is. If you're watching later on too, it is Christmas Eve for everybody, and it's 5. Oh, there you go. Flash flood warning. Yeah, if you didn't know, sorry about that. It's a flash flood warning. It's a dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing the area for flooding under evacuation. I am under an evacuation order. Wow. Okay. Yes, I am under an evacuation order. It is bad out. But I need to go check on my buddy's cat, actually. So it is. It's been raining for I know it's rain. I get it. Slow down. It's Los Angeles. Slow down. People, A, don't know how to drive out here. And B, when the rain comes here in Los Angeles, which is where I am, usually I'm done in Palm Desert, which it is raining down there too. But now, rain up here in Los Angeles, it's bad. It really is bad. A lot of slides and things like that. And I'm actually in the hills myself, but it's not good. So if you're out there and you are traveling in Los Angeles, please be safe. Please be safe. I find it interesting the rumors about Windass didn't come till after he left the pitch angry. Possible. Casual and fan aren't compatible. Can be a casual fanatic. I find okay. Just do that. Yes, be safe. We didn't make hay whilst the sun was shining earlier this season. Late subs and parking the bus are biting us in the ass now. Yes, and I had said this too. I said we're digging ourselves a hole that I don't think we can get out. And I think that if we can pop away 3 or 4 wins on the bounce, maybe 2 wins and a draw, okay, maybe get 7 points and pop up the league a little bit, things could start changing. The wind will shift. We are fans, yes. We'll flip flop all over the goddamn place. We got Javiana all day, Javian all day. If we do score 4, shitting points down, dancing naked. Okay, I think. Am I evacuating? No, I'm not evacuating. But it does say, do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding. So it's not good. It's dangerous and life-threatening situation. It just came across. I can read it to you too. Yes. Hope the hospital doesn't flood. I hope it doesn't either. If not, I will have to go to my condo. But anyways, let's get back into this. So Parkinson also talked about Libby, he talked about LLB, and he talked about Isikabori in the interview. So let's take it one at a time. One, Libby, again, I mentioned earlier, he's not quite right yet. He's been training, but not quite back yet. Okay. And he also talked about J-Rod too, which we did speak about. So he's not quite back yet. That's unfortunate considering what's going on with Maka. Now, the Maka thing has been talked about, the blessing in disguise, because he is a little bit of a liability. I'm fine with that. I don't want to see him in the side. I don't want to see him on the bench. I'm good. He is our captain, but it is what it is. Hopefully, Libby will come back sooner than later and get back on the pitch. We can start to have a more balanced attack. That's one he talked about. Two, he did talk about J-Rod. He said he's back in the squad. Yes, he is back in the squad. He'll most likely be on the bench and probably affect the game in some way, shape, form, or another, depending on if we're chasing the game or if we're trying to hold a lead or God knows what, maybe a draw. I mean, because we are the draw kings. Anyways, also, he talked about Isikabori being away. So this one didn't make sense to me. The wording was weird. The question was about, Isikabori, he's back and he traveled with Bonifacio. And he said that he is training with his country. And and Parkinson is monitoring the situation, and he is essentially he went away with his country to continue to get back to full fitness. He's not quite there yet, which makes zero sense to me. I don't understand. This one doesn't make any sense to me. He said he's been in touch with Isikabori. Him and Parkinson have been talking, and I went on a little bit of a rant yesterday. If you're fucking injured and you go away to go train, what is it? I mean, how far is that? It's what, a 9-hour flight to go train and be under their fitness. Their medical department to get better. I don't understand. He should not have. I don't care what anyone said. He should not have traveled if he's not fully fit. If he's not fully fit, he's not available. If he's not available, he should not have traveled. I would have put my goddamn foot down and I would have said, you cannot travel. But what do I know? That's just me. It was a weird. If anyone can find the actual quote, please, while we're still live, please find the actual quote. What Parkinson said. Now, it's not. I know he's loaned to us, and Man City are the parent who own parent or the club that own him. But I don't understand why he left to go travel with his country if he's not fully fit. I don't know. I don't know. So that's that one. Please, someone find the quote. My understanding is that Kabora is basically rehabbing with the national team. Don't know why Man City let him go. I don't either. Maybe I don't. Well, Man City let him go because there's no loss on them. Like, what do they give a shit? You know, he's not going to come back to Man City. Man City just bought Semenyo from Bournemouth. Okay, I don't know why he left to go train and get himself back to rehab, fitness with his national team. It doesn't make any sense for me. Kabore won't be playing in the first 3 games gets to train in the sun too. I get that. It just sounds like we just got bullied into this one. I don't have the exact words for why, but I would not have let him go away. We are paying his wage. Man City are, yes, the parent club. I don't know why he left. From the rules, we saw the injury should have ruled him out, but I guess he overruled it somehow. Maybe that's it. Matt Al said he did watch the Burkina Faso match. The commentary team said he was there to give moral support while recuperating in a warmer climate. I don't know. That's so stupid. Lucky it's not smell-o-vision. I missed that one. Sorry, I missed that one. Wonder if we can see Cannon on the pitch before Kakache. No, I don't think so. I don't expect to see Cannon on the pitch either. And let's just hope Kabore has much enthusiasm to play for us once he gets back. I hope so too. I hope so too. So what did I say? Kakache, he's not back yet. Issa Kabore, J-Rod. Was there one more? Ollie Rathbone, maybe? Yeah, that's it. Anyways, we have such a crisis at the wingback position, and I think we just got bullied into letting him go. I thought the live was supposed to start 2 minutes ago. Yes, Hip Karma, apologize for that. It is, I had an emergency flash flood before I went on, and then while I went on, so I wanted to get it over with now, so I apologize for that. Hope you are well. Merry Christmas to you. I hope you're having a good Christmas down there. Country Over Club. Look at the stink when Pulisic didn't report to the USM. Yeah, that's true. Country before club. I don't understand why. Hi, Hip Karma says rude. In case you shit your pants, Jeff. Oh, thank you. In case I shit my pants. Anyways, I'm very frustrated about the Issa Kabore. Very frustrated about the Issa Kabore. And he's a lone player. I don't understand. But he should not. I don't think he should have traveled. Going into the game on Friday, on Boxing Day, look, I don't think there'll be many tweaks to the squad, as I mentioned earlier. I think in Parkinson's eyes from the interview, it sounded like he thought we were doing well in the last two matches. The effort levels were there, blah, blah, blah. Whatever he said, I think we won't see a ton of changes. I'd like to see Rathbone in the squad, but the time for talk is over. We have to start winning some football games. I know we can do it. Let's see if we can do it. I'm reserving my opinion until after this, until basically the FA Cup match. I'd like to see us win a few on the bounce. If we come away with a win on Friday, obviously I'll be ecstatic. We can do it. We have to go and start putting performances in it. Hip Karma, Christmas here. So happy Christmas to all who celebrate. Yes, happy Christmas to all who celebrate. Yes, I hope you're having a great day. Hip Karma. A lot more people will say club over country. I agree too. I'm club over country. I'm club over country. I get it. This one doesn't make sense to me. Maybe this was also an opportunity for Kabore to recuperate near his family. Don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. But you're probably right, Esteban. You're probably right. Nikki D, Josh. The only way he left to go with Burkina Faso. Oh, the only way. Jesus Christ. The only way he left to go with Burkina Faso always is if the only thing, Jesus, guys, I can't read this. He has left to do fitness exercise, at least what? Nick, I can't, basically saying fit our exercises on the ground. I don't know. Hi, Josh. Mark Davies says, how do you think Wrexham will do on Boxing Day and Merry Christmas? Straight up question. How do I think we will do? I have reserved. I'm very nervous about this match. How do I think we will do? All right. You want head or you want heart? Head? I think it's a draw. Heart, I obviously want to win. Head, I have to see a response to us. And we have to get a response. Somehow, some way. We are at home and everyone's going to be in a good mood. You know, the race course we rocking. We have to have a response. LLTLP Mom, Merry Christmas. Referring to Karma, who we love. I'm country over club. Not that the U.S. have had any players playing at the top level, but levels are very much. Sorry, I'm just getting updates here on the flash flooding here, which is not good in Los Angeles. Sorry about that. Do you think Rathbone will start? Do you start? Yes, I start Rathbone. I would start Rathbone on Friday. I'm definitely starting. Give him a shot. He will have energy out there, and he will go and he will do something. Let him start. We need a spark. Maybe he is the spark. Maybe he's the spark. Lieben Sarah says, happy Christmas to everyone. Thank you, Josh. I got to run. Thank you, everyone. Yes, please be safe. Have fun with your families. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your Christmas if you do celebrate. But it's a great time of the year. 2-2. We equalize in the dying minutes. Oh, Mad Al. You're probably right. Tab says, unless Parkey is able to extract more out of the players we have, many are already at their limit. More than likely going to play exactly the same, and more than likely we'll get a draw or a loss. No hamster riot. But it's probably the best fixture of the year, the most exciting fixture of the year. It's right after Christmas. So it's gonna be a banger. Let's go have something to cheer about. I know they want to. I know we can do it. And I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but I'm very hesitant to say we're gonna go win this match because I need to see some kind of response from the team. I think we all should, in my opinion. Josh, take care of yourself, especially during the flash floods. Too many people don't take them seriously enough. Hugs. Yes, love you. I am definitely. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It is very, very bad out here. I actually have to go take care of my friend's cat. My friend Josh's cat. Shout out to Josh. Her name is actually Shitten. It's right up the hill. So I have to go take care of the cat and then figure out what I'm doing. So, but I will be very careful. I promise, If Karma. Thank you very much, and hope you're well. Rathbone, yay! Own your Christmas. And good morning, Chief. Christmas Day here, and Merry Christmas to one and all. Yes, Merry Christmas to you too. Ollie and Libby would make a difference. I think Parkinson said Libby's not quite ready yet, or he did say that. So Ollie will get in. I think Libby will come back and probably by the new year. Ollie, I think, should be starting. No, it's called Shit. Actually, it's called Shit. Okay. Hopefully, Issa reporting to the national team is a good sign. He is close to fit. I hope so too. I still would not have let him go. I still would not have let him go. Anyways, all right, let's get out of here. I'll let everyone go and spend time with their families, and Merry Christmas Eve. Those who do celebrate. Again, I want to just thank you all for an incredible year together. We have 6 days left in this. What a great, fantastic community. I know we all support each other behind the scenes and care about each other. So, and I want to shout out to everybody. So it's it's been a rough one. On and off the pitch in every way, but I want to thank you all for being who you are in this community, and the love that everyone shows everybody around the world. So up to town, Merry Christmas to everyone who does celebrate, and again, hugs and kisses to everybody. And on that bombshell, hold on, one more. Thanks, Josh. Happy holidays, up to town and to local pundit. Yes, up to town, and on that bombshell, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you all soon.